do you destroy a series before it even gets started? Well, Disney Star Wars seems to be an expert at this. And listen, just the other day, the Andor teaser trailer, I guess it's the final one, just dropped, and it had that Rogue One gritty feel that people were kind of like, all right, this looks a little more like Star Wars. This doesn't look super cheap. This looks like Star Wars because, let's be honest, the greatest thing to come out of Disney Star Wars is probably Rogue One. At least that's my opinion. You might have a different take. And so they dropped it. People were talking. Some people were like, yeah, it looks good, this, that, whatever. And then they do something like this. Just to throw it all out the window. Just to alienate your fan base. Just to say, we don't want you guys watching. We want to cater to these other people. Andor actress Fiona Shaw made it abundantly clear that the upcoming Star Wars series will be a political commentary on Donald Trump. Rather than a Star Wars adventure, they couldn't help themselves, could they? Lucasfilm, Disney, Star Wars, you guys just can't help yourselves. You just have to keep doing this over and over again. And this quote is great right here. Our world is exploding in different places right now. People's rights are disappearing, and Andor reflects that. In the show, the Empire is taking over, and it feels like the same thing is happening in reality too, she explained. So there you have it. Trump is the big bad guy. He's the Empire. He's been out of office for 2 years. I freaking hate politics. Yet they just keep plugging it in. Why can't you just write good Star Wars stories and let people interpret it the way they want? If people want to watch and go, this is probably about the Trump administration, or this is probably about this. This is probably about the fall of Rome. This probably has this feel and that feel. That's what good conversation about a show is when people can just talk about different things and just experience and understand and see and be insightful and learn and all that stuff. But when you come out and say, hey, this is about Trump, the evil empire, and the rebellion is born to take down that evil empire, and when the rebellion wins, the gas prices are going to go up. You have just like canceled the show, but it gets better. It gets better because here's another way. I don't know if you saw this gem of an article, but it says Star Wars Ahsoka writer speaks out against the frustrating canon dispute. Basically, we're just going to throw canon right out the window. So stop worrying about canon. That's how you kill a series. You just take canon and just say, yep, don't worry about it. Because when this series is done, we're going to give you another series to enjoy. And when that series is done, we're going to give you another one. And when that one's, it's like consume, and take out the little tiny parts you like and just meditate on that. Forget about canon. We talk a lot about the Galactic Star Cruiser on this channel because, man, do I love slow motion train wrecks where no one gets hurt, by the way, but I'm just saying. And we had said from day one that they're going to inject that Star Cruiser into canon, and boy, they sure have, and it's getting worse. But this is where we are now. This is where we are with Star Wars. It's like, stop worrying about canon. All right, next, you give us a release date, get everyone excited and say, my bad, we made a little mistake. We're gonna push it back a little bit to September. It was coming out in August. Now it's in September because we forgot She-Hulk was coming out. Now we're gonna shuffle those dates around and we're gonna shuffle Star Wars around. I'm sorry that my team hasn't been watching the Google Calendar, and we've made some mistakes. So, I know you were excited here, but we're gonna push it there and push this stuff around, and we'll probably change it again before it even comes out. But we're gonna give you 3 episodes, so just consume it, baby, because this is what is going to happen. If you label this series a Trump series, that this is about the evils of Trump, and you criticize it, and you say it's no good, or you say I'm not going to watch it, then they will put the label on you as like, see, you see, that's that kind of person. Don't take their reviews or what they say about it seriously because they're that kind of person. They did the same thing in Kenobi. If you criticized Reva, if you criticized the show, you're one of those R words, right? I mean, here's what people are saying about Obi-Wan season 2. They need to explore his sexuality. That's it. That's the audience you want. Because that's what I want to know. I want to see Obi-Wan Kenobi struggle with his sexuality. I think that would make a great show. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you think that'd be perfect? Hey, kids, let's all sit down and watch Obi-Wan Kenobi. Probably the greatest Jedi ever, arguably. struggle with his sexuality for 6 episodes and maybe give us a bonus episode when he finally decides on what that actually is. So with all that being said, this trailer makes a lot more sense now, because there's scenes in this trailer where they're saying, oh, the Empire, look at them. They're fat and satisfied. They'll never know me sneaking in, to cause damage. And they're just showing the Empire, look, right here. We'll stop it right there. The Empire drinking their lattes from Starbucks. It says right here, you can see, they are so fat and satisfied. That's the Trump administration, apparently. Apparently that's the Trump administration. They're fat and satisfied, and they're taking laws away from you, and they're drinking their lattes. I think the guy on the left has a pumpkin spice, and the guy on the right's probably got a chai tea. And it looks like they've added a little extra weight to all these imperial officers, to kind of make it look that way. Like, yeah, they're rich, they're wealthy, and they just do whatever they want. Because if you're going to make statements like that this is nothing but a Trump documentary on how a certain group of people came together to take down that administration, makes sense to me that this is what you're trying to push. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. Jay, that's a reach, buddy. That's a reach. Well, I guess we'll find out when the series comes out, won't we? But I'm just saying, can't they just make good stories? When has the art of creating good stories so people can speculate has just completely disappeared? Because now it's all about pushing some type of political nonsense that we don't need in our escapism, in our mythologies, in the stuff that we love to watch, where we could just sit down, have some popcorn, or maybe Jack in the Box tacos, and just watch a good adventure. Are those days far from us? Or is there another rebellion growing within our IPs that are creating their own stories with their own characters that will be something special for years to come? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Jay on the Drunk 3PO channel. If you like this video, hit the like button. I'll catch you next time.